Hey guys, Troy from Wash Rite here. It's just Saturday afternoon and I am about to put a motor and pump together for a franchise that we've sold. So I've got about 6 of these to do in the next couple of weeks, but I'll go through you guys exactly what we use, how we use it, and we'll put it together. Okay guys, so this is our motor we're going to be using. It's a Honda GX390, this one. Obviously this is a pump. It's probably upside down, but it's an RW5530S, and this is our gearbox reduction box drive. So what we'll do is we'll unbox it all. Move all that over. Okay, so obviously got the little dipstick and the booklet and the warranty and all that type of stuff. So there's our pump. That's basically how it's going to go. Okay, and this here is our reduction box gearbox. Obviously it's going to sit in like that. Our gears are in there, so obviously as one turns, it obviously turns the shaft. First thing we need to do, guys, is come over here on the pump. Grab I'll move it over here so you can see. Grab a 6mm Allen key, and we need to undo these bolts in here. I obviously buy the long Allen keys so I get some leverage on them. Okay. Now I know a lot of the guys that watch my videos at least are in the States and they love their belt drive units. Over here I've only got one belt drive unit. There's our spare belt for this belt drive unit, but yeah, all of ours run these reduction boxes. Okay. So what we do is we're actually just taking the bolts off, just checking the play on the shaft, and now these bolts here obviously won't reach down there, which is pretty standard. And you'll quickly find you've got basically 2 packs of bolts on these ones here. The first ones are actually for the pump side, and then the other side is to mount the reduction box to the gearbox. As you'll also see, the bolts are a little bit longer. And there are a couple of O-rings, O-ring washers, and a little grub screw. So with these guys, I always put just a tab of Loctite, not a lot. I really do mean just a little tab. And I've obviously already made a mistake because I forgot to put these washers on. I've got a couple of O-rings here. The first O-ring seats around there. Just like so. Okay. So what I do, guys, I just basically just test fit it, make sure everything's fitting nicely. Now I've got this grub screw. And I also made a mistake. Okay, a little hammer. This drops down, and this little grub screw, there's a little hole basically underneath the cob. Okay. A little bit of Loctite. That's actually a lot of Loctite for a little grub screw, but okay. Okay. Now sometimes these bolts here can be used to actually sink down into here. On this model of actual reduction box, it won't work. So again, we've got another bag here. Got the 4 bolts, and these ones do drop down. So again, on all 4 up, crush washers. Double Loctite on each one. Crush washer. As you'll see guys, you've got these two round holes. They've been purposely cut out to get your Allen key down in there. And now you've got to go around and tighten them up. Now I recommend you go around different corners instead of just going in a circle. Let me do this one. Okay, so these here are the 4 original bolts that come with the pump. We don't need those. Okay, at the back here we have the, turn this pump up on its head. To balance it, we have the sight glass. Throw that on. No, it's bigger than 1 inch. I shall be back. Okay. Now this sight glass doesn't have to be done tight. Okay, I've also got the bung. The bung comes with a crush washer as well for draining the oil. Okay. The bung doesn't have to be done super tight, but just enough to crush that crush washer. So that's the bottom part of the pump bung. We also have the oil cap. Okay, it's just done up finger tight. Okay, now just a travel plug really. So open our bag, we'll grab our dipstick out. Okay. Now this pack here is for the mounting of the pump to the actual motor. What you quickly realise there are some brass spacers and some crush washers as well as the bolts. So again, I line the bolts up. I do put a decent amount of Loctite on these bolts. And these here are basically just spaces out, so I almost made a mistake. This stuff is engine assembly lube. It's also commonly used as like a anti-seize. Oh. So what we do is we put a coating over the shaft. Over the keyway. Okay. Okay. That's the common problem of the keyway falling out. Okay. Now the pump's going to tilt, obviously, because the weight of the pump, or the motor's going to tilt. I just grab one of these here, shimmy the motor back a bit. And I use that as a bit of a dowel pin to slide the pump forward. A couple of threads bitten onto it. Okay. Okay, don't draw it all the way up because there's something I haven't done on that one, and I haven't done that. I haven't put a crush washer on it, so I've just used that one as my dowel. Crush washer, spacer. Ooh. This is a problem when you've got fat fingers. Okay, we're all in. So what I'll do now is I'll put this Allen key under the spacer, push it out, grab my crush washer, Okay. Now this one here, it's just a bit of a tight gap, so I've got to do it by hand. Okay, that's basically it, guys. That's the pump mounted. What you'll realise is you have 4 of these washers left over. We don't use those. We only use those if we're actually going to direct mount the pump to the motor. Obviously a pump this large, we can't really do it to this motor. The motor just doesn't have the power to run it without the reduction box. Okay guys, that's basically it. So what we'll do is we'll get our box of accessories which we have here. So we have you know, the Valvoline 10W30 for the engine. We also have the Valvoline LS90 gear oil for the reduction box. We run this same 10W30 in the pump. And yeah, we've got just a couple of things to install. We've got our pressure gauge. This here will just get installed into the head there. So there's our pressure gauge. We have our unloader. Just an exhaust deflector, I'm not sure if we're going to mount that. And a couple of stainless steel fittings to get everything mounted up. That's it guys, so that's the motors, the gearbox and the pumps we run here at Wash Rite. And yeah, this one will be going down to Ashburton. Have a good day guys.